Greetings, Earth Faith here with Second Coming News, and in this episode we're going to talk about the situation with Saudi Arabia here in early part of June 2023. Basically, Israel and Saudi Arabia, that's the final, peace, because the Saudis are really the bosses of the Muslim world. And, can't take that for granted either because of Iran, but certainly the Arab world, because Iranians are not Arab, they're Persian, different ethnic group. Now, but basically, as far as Israel, they need to make peace with the Palestinians, but they really rather make peace with the entire Muslim world, encompassing Saudi Arabia. Now, Israel had been proceeding with Abraham Accords, which Abraham representing really the father of all those religions, Islam, Judaism, and Christianity. So, uniting under the name of Abraham. In these accords with countries like Bahrain, United Arab Emirates, Morocco, and even Sudan, which fell apart. Morocco may also fall apart due to war in Morocco. However, Israel would really like to have peace with the Saudis because that would be the final peace with the Muslim world. Iran, of course, is the complication. Israel is in a rivalry, a new kind of rivalry with Iran. Iran being the only country willing to basically blow up Jerusalem if necessary to destroy Israel. Now, this is an overall military and economic competition between Iran. Iran is allied with Russia in the war in Ukraine, even helping Russia to build drones. So now Israel had been teetering, trying to play a neutral party role because Israel gets a lot of immigrants from Russia. 15% of Israel's population speak Russian. A bunch of them speak Yiddish, which is a Germanic language. Yiddish is not a Middle Eastern language. It's funny because Israel lays claim to that land in Palestine as an ancient ancestral land, but this language that they speak, the spoken language Yiddish, is from Germany. It's not from Palestine. But as far as the Saudis are concerned, they recently concluded their war with Iran in Yemen, basically with Iran coming out on top with the rebels fending off the Saudis in Yemen. Now, Iran is going to be the military arm of the Muslims in this conflict with Israel. However, Israel is trying to talk up peace with Saudi Arabia and distract from that agreement between Iran and the peace agreement brokered by China between Iran and Saudi Arabia. Now, the recent development is that the Saudis are not playing according to the old rule of U.S. versus Russia. You got to take one of those sides. There are going to be multiple parties. There's going to be China. There's going to be India. And of course, Saudi Arabia can be a regional power as well. It doesn't have to fall under the branch of U.S. or Russia. And with the pressure by the United States to be part of these peace treaties with Israel, the Saudis have taken a new tack now of inviting other allies like Nicolai Maduro, Venezuela, enemies of the United States into discussions with Saudi Arabia. So basically what we're going to see with Saudi Arabia is that they're going to continue to grow their regional power as the head of the Muslim world. Iran is going to be like the military arm of the Islamic religion in terms of the Middle Eastern theater, and also helping Russia However, Saudi Arabia, like Israel in a way, doesn't have to pick sides between the United States and Russia. India is another one of these powers that doesn't need to pick sides between the United States and Russia, trying to play a middle ground. With Faith here, signing out.